All right, guys, so the reason that I want to show you trimming a plate is because it's a bigger surface area than the bowls were. And anytime you have a larger surface area, the more chances for it to kind of slump in and mess up. So that's why I want to show you the plate. The process is going to be the same for the most part, but I just want to give you some extra pointers. So the first thing that I'm going to do is cut through with my wire cutters. Again, you should have already done that, but remember that it kind of re-sticks. So you should already have that path, but we want to make sure that it is actually cut off the bat, okay? And so this did come off. Now, whenever you do this, your plate must be leather hard. Okay, it cannot be softer. You should be able to pick it up without it moving much at all, okay? But you don't want it to be past leather hard. So then what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna put a little sponge right in the middle. This will help. If it does slump at all, that'll kind of help keep it up. And then rather than just flipping it, I'm gonna put a bat on top of it, like a sandwich, and I'm gonna flip it that way. You really don't wanna be picking up the plate too much because that could cause stress and it could cause it to crack once it's fired. So it's not gonna look like it cracks, but then once it's fired, it may. So I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna get this on the wheel. Okay, and you definitely want, especially your large plate, to be on a bat because otherwise the edges of the plate will hit the pins, and obviously you don't want that, okay? So then I'm going to go ahead and get it centered just like I did with the ramekin, okay? I'm going to take a sponge and just kind of get my edge nice and even, sponge the bottom a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna make my line. Okay, so remember where there's the least amount of room, we want to push it in that direction. Okay, not pushing it a ton. And remember with the needle tool, we are not carving very deeply, we're just making that line to see where we are as far as centering goes. Okay, so we're gonna go in the direction where there's the least amount of space around the edge of that circle. Right, hopefully this does it. Almost, and I've kind of got some funkiness going around, so just kind of do the best you can. If you do have a little bit of a funky edge, just make sure it's as centered as possible. Okay. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna move it this way just a little bit. Okay, and at the end, once it's getting close, it's like you're moving it teeny tiny little bits.